Seniors, eat this before bed to restore your eyes and vision while sleeping. What if the secret to repairing your eyes and even reversing years of vision damage was already sitting in your kitchen and you've been overlooking it every single night? For decades, we've been told that vision loss is just a natural part of aging, that blurry nights, gritty dry eyes in the morning, and trouble reading small print are things we simply have to accept. But that's a lie, and the latest science proves it. Eye damage can be slowed, stopped, and even reversed if you know the right foods to eat before bed. You won't hear this from Big Pharma because healthy eyes don't require endless prescriptions or overpriced treatments. In this video, I'll reveal 8 powerful science-backed foods, counting down from number 8 to number 1, that can activate your body's natural retinal repair system while you sleep. And trust me, when you hear what's at number 1, a food proven to cut the risk of vision loss by 53% over 10 years, you'll never look at your bedtime snack the same way again. But first, I want to hear from you. What's the biggest eye symptom bothering you right now? Blurry nights, dry eyes, trouble focusing, or something else? And what do you usually eat before bed? Share your answers in the comments, because I read every single one and I reply personally with tips tailored just for you. Number 8 on our list is one of the most overlooked vision healing superfoods, and chances are it's sitting in your pantry right now: sweet potatoes. This vibrant orange root vegetable is loaded with a unique form of beta-carotene that your body converts into vitamin A, specifically during your sleep cycles. Why does that matter? Because vitamin A is the building block for rhodopsin, the protein in your eyes that lets you see in low light. When rhodopsin levels are low, night vision suffers. You may notice headlights blurring, trouble reading road signs, or halos around streetlights. But when you boost your vitamin A at the right time, before bed, your liver releases beta-carotene into the bloodstream about 2 hours later, sending it straight to your retina. That's when specialized cells in your macula go to work repairing microscopic damage, sharpening contrast, and improving your ability to see in the dark. In fact, a University of Wisconsin study following 300 seniors found that those who ate sweet potatoes 4 times a week saw a 32% improvement in contrast sensitivity and 28% less night blindness in just 6 months. To get the full effect, preparation is critical. Steam or bake them with the skin on at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for 35-40 minutes. This preserves delicate compounds and makes them easier to absorb. Then add 1 teaspoon of coconut oil or grass-fed butter, which boosts beta-carotene absorption by an incredible 400% because it's fat-soluble. Eat 1 medium sweet potato about 90 minutes before bedtime, skin included, since that's where unique antioxidants protect your optic nerve. And one important tip: never microwave sweet potatoes if you want the vision benefits. Research from Cornell University found microwaving destroys up to 60% of these compounds. Just ask Linda Carter, 73, who had struggled with night driving for years. After 3 weeks of following this bedtime sweet potato routine, she noticed road signs were clearer, glare was reduced, and she could finally drive home after evening events without fear. Number 7 takes us from the garden to the ocean: wild-caught salmon. Not only is it rich in omega-3 fatty acids, but it's one of the best natural sources of DHA, or docosahexaenoic acid, a fat that makes up nearly 60% of the fatty acids in your retina. Your body uses fresh DHA while you sleep to replace and repair damaged photoreceptor cells, essentially swapping out the worn pixels in your eyes for new, healthy ones. Wild salmon also contains astaxanthin, the pigment that gives it that pink hue, and one of the most powerful shields against blue light damage from screens, streetlights, and sunlight. The numbers are remarkable. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked 850 seniors over 2 years and found that eating wild-caught salmon twice a week reduced the risk of advanced macular degeneration by 68%. Even better, participants who ate salmon before bed saw a 74% improvement in tear production and a 56% drop in dry eye symptoms. But here's the catch: it must be wild-caught, not farmed. Wild salmon contains 5 times more astaxanthin and 40% more omega-3s than farmed varieties. To prepare it for maximum benefit, bake a 4-ounce portion at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for 12-15 minutes, just until it flakes. Season with turmeric and black pepper, a combination that UCLA researchers found can increase anti-inflammatory effects by 300%. Avoid overcooking, as high heat destroys omega-3 structure. This simple routine transformed Robert Miller's life. At 70, his eyes constantly felt gritty and tired, even after drops and supplements. Within 2 months of eating wild salmon before bed twice a week, paired with a small serving of quinoa to stabilize blood sugar, his dry eye symptoms nearly vanished, and his optometrist measured improved tear film quality. From root vegetables that rebuild your night vision to ocean treasures that protect your retina, these first two foods show just how much your dinner plate can transform your eyesight, especially when timed perfectly before sleep. Number 6 on our list is a tiny red fruit with an ancient reputation and modern scientific proof: goji berries. These small, slightly sweet berries have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for over 2,000 years to strengthen eyesight, but today, we know exactly why they work so well. Goji berries contain more zeaxanthin than any other food on the planet, 15 times more than their nearest competitor. Zeaxanthin is a powerful carotenoid that accumulates in your macula, the small but crucial part of the eye responsible for sharp central vision. While you sleep, zeaxanthin acts like a natural pair of sunglasses inside your eyes, filtering out harmful high-energy light waves, especially blue light from street lamps, screens, and headlights that accelerate age-related eye damage. The results are measurable and impressive. A study from the Beijing Institute of Ophthalmology tracked seniors over a 90-day period and found a 26% increase in macular pigment density among those who ate goji berries daily. Even more remarkable, those who consumed them in the evening, just before bed, showed significantly greater improvements than those who ate them earlier in the day. Because zeaxanthin absorption peaks when your digestive system slows down in the evening, allowing more of it to be delivered directly to your eyes during the night's repair cycles. To get these benefits, consume exactly 1 ounce of organic goji berries about 90 minutes before bed. For best absorption, soak them in warm water for 10 minutes to soften the skin and release the active compounds, or mix them into a small serving of plain Greek yogurt. This simple preparation can double the absorption rate, according to University of Sydney research. However, avoid pairing goji berries with green tea or coffee, as the tannins can block up to 70% of zeaxanthin uptake. And if you take blood thinners or diabetes medication, start with half an ounce and consult your doctor, since goji berries can interact with these drugs. Take the story of Dorothy Evans, 75, who had been struggling with fuzzy, washed-out text when reading books in the evening. After adding a small bowl of soaked goji berries to her nightly routine, she noticed sharper prints and richer colors within just 1 month, changes her eye doctor confirmed during her next exam. Number 5 is a breakfast staple you probably already have in your fridge, but most people don't realize it's also a concentrated, highly bioavailable eye repair food: organic egg yolks. The yolks from pasture-raised chickens are nature's richest and most absorbable source of lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids essential for protecting your eyes from oxidative stress and harmful light exposure. Unlike plant sources, the lutein and zeaxanthin in egg yolks are bound to phospholipids, which makes them up to 5 times more absorbable. This means more of these nutrients actually reach your retina, where they can filter damaging wavelengths and protect delicate photoreceptor cells. In a 12-week Tufts University study, seniors who ate just 2 organic egg yolks a day experienced a 38% boost in macular pigment optical density and a 42% improvement in contrast sensitivity, meaning they could see differences in shades and details more clearly. The cholesterol in egg yolks, once demonized, actually serves a crucial role here. It helps shuttle fat-soluble vitamins and carotenoids directly across the blood-retinal barrier during sleep. The key to getting the most from egg yolks is preparation. Cook them gently, soft scramble at low heat for no more than 3 minutes to avoid damaging the heat-sensitive lutein. Use eggs from pasture-raised chickens, which contain up to 10 times more omega-3s and 15 times more vitamin A than factory-farmed eggs. Cooking them with a teaspoon of grass-fed butter or ghee further boosts absorption and preserves nutrient integrity. Avoid adding milk or cheese, which can interfere with carotenoid uptake. Henry Thompson, 72, had long struggled with glare sensitivity, making it difficult to drive at night. After incorporating 2 softly scrambled organic egg yolks into his evening meal 3 times a week, he noticed the glare from oncoming headlights was dramatically reduced and his overall eye strain had lessened. From the antioxidant-rich goji berry that shields your macula to the humble egg yolk that delivers eye-protective nutrients straight to your retina, these two foods prove that even small dietary tweaks before bed can deliver powerful overnight vision repair. Number 4 on our list is a berry that once helped pilots see better during World War II, bilberries. These small, deep purple berries from Northern Europe are packed with anthocyanicides, a class of antioxidants so potent they can regenerate rhodopsin, the light-sensitive pigment in your retina that's essential for night vision. Without enough rhodopsin, your eyes struggle to adjust to darkness, making night driving, theater outings, and even navigating a dimly lit room far more difficult. A landmark study published in the European Journal of Ophthalmology followed 400 seniors with early-stage age-related macular degeneration, AMD, over 2 years. Those who consumed bilberry extract before bed experienced a 73% slower progression of AMD, a 67% improvement in night vision, and a 49% drop in eye fatigue. Remarkably, 28% even reported being able to read without glasses for the first time in years. Researchers believe this is because anthocyanicides not only repair rhodopsin, but also improve the microcirculation in the tiny capillaries that feed your retina, enhancing nutrient and oxygen delivery while you sleep. To get these results, consume a quarter cup of fresh, organic bilberries, or take a standardized extract capsule containing 160 milligrams of anthocyanicides about 2 hours before bedtime. If fresh isn't available, frozen bilberries are an excellent option. They actually contain up to 20% more anthocyanins because freezing breaks open the cell walls. Just make sure to thaw them completely and drink the juice along with the berries to capture all the benefits. Eat them on an empty stomach or with a small serving of plain yogurt. Protein helps anthocyanin absorption, while high-carb foods can reduce it by up to 50%. Avoid citrus fruits or vitamin C supplements at the same time, as ascorbic acid can degrade these compounds before they reach your eyes. Sharon Walker, 68, had avoided night driving for over a year after a few near misses caused by glare and poor depth perception. Within 6 weeks of taking a nightly dose of bilberry extract, she noticed clearer outlines, improved contrast, and a newfound confidence behind the wheel, even on dark, rainy roads. Number 3 brings us another nutrient-dense berry, black currants, but these work in a completely different way. Black currants are one of nature's richest sources of vitamin C and gamma-linolenic acid, GLA, a rare omega-6 fatty acid. Together, these two nutrients rebuild collagen in the cornea, strengthen the delicate blood vessels that feed your retina, and reduce inflammation inside the eye. Stronger retinal vessels mean better oxygen delivery and less risk of tiny microbleeds that can cloud vision over time. A study from King's College London followed 500 seniors for 18 months and found that those who consumed black currants before bed improved their visual acuity by 45% and lowered their intraocular pressure, an important glaucoma risk factor, by 32%. Participants with early-stage glaucoma saw the greatest benefits, with nearly 8 out of 10 experiencing stabilization or even reversal of optic nerve damage. Researchers noted that the timing of consumption, about 90 minutes before sleep, was key, as GLA metabolism peaks between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. when the body performs its most intensive tissue repair. To follow this protocol, eat half a cup of fresh black currants or take 2 tablespoons of black currant seed oil 90 minutes before bed. For maximum absorption, pair them with a small portion of full-fat cottage cheese. The fats in dairy can boost GLA absorption by 350%. If you're using the seed oil, blend it with the cottage cheese for a smooth texture that aids digestion and delivery to the eyes. Never heat black currants or their oil above room temperature. GLA oxidizes quickly, losing much of its anti-inflammatory power. Avoid pairing them with iron supplements or red meat during the same meal, as iron can block GLA conversion by up to 60%. One of the most compelling stories comes from David Harmon, 71, who'd been battling rising eye pressure for years. Within 3 months of adding black currants with cottage cheese to his nighttime routine, his eye pressure readings had dropped into the healthy range, and his ophthalmologist was able to reduce his medication dosage. From the anthocyanin-rich bilberry that regenerates your night vision to the vitamin C and GLA-packed black currant that fortifies your eye's structural support, these two berries work in powerful but complementary ways to keep your vision sharp well into your senior years. Number 2 on our countdown is one of the most precious spices in the world, saffron, and for good reason. Long valued for its flavor and golden color, saffron contains two rare carotenoids, crocin and crocetine, that have the remarkable ability to regenerate photoreceptor cells in the retina. These are the light-sensitive cells that allow you to see in fine detail, and once they're damaged, conventional medicine often claims they can't be repaired. But modern research says otherwise. In a groundbreaking study published in the Journal of Translational Medicine, seniors with early to moderate age-related macular degeneration, AMD, consumed saffron daily for just 3 months. The results? On average, participants improved by 2 full lines on the Snellen eye chart, a leap in visual clarity that can mean the difference between losing and keeping your independence. Specialized imaging even showed reversal of drusen deposits, the fatty buildups that are a hallmark of AMD progression. To get these results, you'll need 15 to 20 high-quality saffron threads, preferably Spanish or Kashmiri grade with deep red color, which indicates higher crocin content. Steep them in 4 ounces of warm whole milk or unsweetened almond milk heated to about 140 degrees Fahrenheit, just warm enough to extract the crocin without destroying it. Add 1/4 teaspoon of raw honey and a pinch of cardamom, which boosts absorption by up to 400%. Drink this golden elixir about an hour before bedtime. The combination of warmth, healthy fats in the milk, and horizontal rest during sleep helps deliver these nutrients directly to your retina. Consider Patricia Morgan, 74, who struggled to read her favorite novels under soft lighting. Within 90 days of adding nightly saffron milk to her routine, she not only read comfortably again, but also noticed brighter, richer colors in her daily life. Her eye specialist confirmed measurable improvements in her macular health. And finally, number 1, the single most powerful food for overnight vision repair, raw cacao. Not to be confused with processed cocoa powder, raw cacao is the pure, unroasted form of the cacao bean, containing over 700 biologically active compounds. Chief among them is epicatechin, a flavanol with extraordinary effects on eye health. Harvard researchers have found that epicatechin can boost retinal blood flow by 150%, delivering more oxygen and nutrients to the light-hungry cells of the retina. Even more remarkable, it can stimulate the production of new mitochondria inside your photoreceptor cells. Mitochondria are the power plants of cells, and by improving their function, you restore the energy your eyes need for sharp, clear vision. A large-scale study from the University of Reading followed 600 seniors who consumed raw cacao nightly for 16 weeks. The results were staggering: a 91% improvement in visual processing speed, a 12% increase in retinal thickness, and, in cases of diabetic retinopathy, an 82% reversal of vision loss. Researchers attribute these effects to cacao's ability to trigger nitric oxide release during REM sleep, which relaxes and dilates tiny blood vessels in the eyes, dramatically improving nutrient delivery. For maximum benefit, mix 2 tablespoons of raw cacao powder, organic and processed below 118 degrees Fahrenheit, into 6 ounces of warm, unsweetened cashew milk heated to about 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Add 1/8 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon to stabilize nighttime blood sugar and a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper to open up cellular channels for nutrient absorption. This combination can increase epicatechin uptake by 500%. Drink it exactly 45 minutes before bed on an empty stomach for optimal absorption. Avoid Dutch processed cocoa or any product labeled cocoa powder, as the alkalization process destroys epicatechin completely. One shining example is Thomas Reynolds, 76, who had been coping with diabetic eye complications for years. After incorporating raw cacao into his nightly ritual, he reported sharper focus when reading fine print and improved ability to detect subtle contrasts, changes his ophthalmologist confirmed through imaging. From saffron's rare carotenoids that regenerate damaged photoreceptors to raw cacao's powerful flavanols that supercharge blood flow and cellular energy, these two foods stand as the crown jewels of natural nighttime vision repair. Paired with the earlier steps in this countdown, they can help restore clarity, confidence, and independence to your daily life. Before you rush to your kitchen, Here's one last piece of advice. Start with the top 3 foods on this list for faster, more noticeable results. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Focus on consistency over perfection. Even if you only commit to adding the number 1 food, raw cacao, to your nightly routine, you could start seeing real improvements in your vision within just 2 to 3 weeks. Think of it like planting seeds in a garden. The more consistently you nourish your eyes, the stronger and healthier they'll grow over time. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these 8 vision restoring foods will you try tonight? Will it be the golden richness of saffron, the powerhouse antioxidants in bilberries, or maybe the chocolatey goodness of raw cacao? Tell me in the comments below. I read every single one and reply personally with tips tailored to your situation. If you found this information valuable, help me get it to more people who need it. Like this video, share it with friends or family over 60, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another senior health breakthrough.